What is going on, everybody? Not here, and it's time to talk about Pokemon again. We've talked about Magic a little bit, ripped into them pretty good. We've talked about a couple ancillary things, but I want to talk about Pokemon, and we're seeing some really, really funky dynamics in the market right now. And there's a lot of new products that are big dollars that are coming to market for sale that are being released, but we also see the slowdown of sales in your Sword and Shield era, in your Scarlet and Violet era, and at a in a microeconomic perspective, there's a fairly sizable disparity with what we're seeing here with Mega Evolutions, Destin, even Journey Together to some extent, Prismatic, Paldean Fates, where we have the sealed product that's trading at such a premium right now, and then you have to the loose packs, and the loose packs are obviously fodder for rip and shippers, but the loose packs are getting eaten up so quickly because it doesn't make financial sense for the booster boxes and the larger packaging to get open because there's so much sealed premium on it. And it's creating this really, really weird dynamic. I talked to one of the guys in our Discord, and he does rip and ships every now and then just kind of to pass the time. And he's been selling Destin Rivals packs around $10 as he gets them. And he said they sell it almost immediately. But he said his challenge is a bunch of sealed booster boxes, but why would you rip a booster box to sell for $10 a pack at $360 when the booster box itself is 400, 450? Who knows where it's going next? So everybody's looking at the price of the sealed booster boxes and other sealed product and seeing how it's moving up so quickly. Nobody wants to give up potential future gains on the product to sell the individual packs now. And it's so hard to get the individual packs because a lot of folks are priced out of buying booster boxes. And I mean, even the new EX collections, $36 plus tax for 4 packs is pretty insane now. It's probably better value than spending $9 or $10 a pack at rip and ship. But it's this really, really weird dynamic. And I think what we're starting to see is we're seeing a little bit of stagnation in the booster box prices while we're seeing the price of the packs and the ancillary stuff go absolutely batshit crazy. For the longest time, your 4 pack and your 5 pack EX box, even the 10 by 10, the Temporal and Twilight, we're seeing the Salamence and Reshiram, which got pushed back, which is 5 Surging and 5 Destined, was pre-selling at like $75, $80 to $8 a pack, which if you're able to sell them at $10, it should just get eaten up almost immediately, but that got delayed. So we're seeing this weird dynamic where all of these smaller EX boxes that should be priced much, much cheaper are having some price inflation because I think people are going after them because it's a smaller bite, it's a smaller ticket, and it's also slightly cheaper packs that become less cheaper packs because so many people are just dying to get packs for rip and ships and product to rip, etc. And we'll just do a quick example. So here you have Mega. This is your enhanced booster box. We don't even bother looking at the non-enhanced. But, you had your sell-off, you're up, you're up, you're up. Now here, we're going to see a pullback because we do have Wave 2 coming. I'm going to get my first shipment of Wave 2, I think, tomorrow. And then everything else is going to come in during the rest of the week. So Wave 2 is going to come in. And I think it's going to blow the market up a little bit. The sell-through is still pretty good on these boxes. But, you're looking at 37, 40 boxes a day. If you have 40% of the total product coming in, and chances are a lot of it's going to get listed on the market, it's going to have some impact. We're probably going to see something in the twos. Moving to Destin, this is really, really strange. So we obviously had a buyout here. This got pushed up. But, it's kind of stagnating. We've seen a small amount of boxes come to distro. I would imagine we're going to see a larger amount come at some point because we have not seen uh, a restock of any magnitude. But if you look here, you have all no-name sellers, and I don't know. I don't know if these booster boxes. I mean, I guess these are probably from Pokemon Center with so many of these listed, which is freaking hilarious. Um, but again, we're kind of stagnating in price because we're getting to the point where it starts to price a lot of people out. A lot of the more intelligent folks are looking at this and saying, $400 for a booster box of some of a set that just came out that we haven't seen a sizable reprint. Do I really want to buy it? Do I really think it's the smartest buy? Journey Together, this is the garbage set, if you will. The enhanced booster boxes, these have moved back up to 260, 260, 261, 265, which is a super strong upswing. But if you look at this, there's only 3,400 boxes sold and 416 on the market. So all of these big stores have pulled the product off the market because they're like, I'm just going to sit on them. Like, it doesn't really matter. And then you look at Phantasmal. Now, obviously, this is pre-release price, $327. I would imagine that this is probably going to sell off over the next couple weeks, but chances are it's going to come out right around $300. Again, I've gotten waves that are 50-50. I've gotten waves that are 70-30. Communicated from distro. But again, where are these boxes going to go? Are people going to continue to buy them and take them up to $400 and $500? And that's what pops the bubble when Pokemon just kind of rips people's faces off here at the end of Q1? Because it's going to happen. This is now damaging the brand with the pricing where it's at. Something has to happen. But again, you have the low end where people are dying for cheap packs. They don't exist. You have the high end where it's getting nosebleedy, where there's absolutely no value in paying $300 or $400 a box for stuff that's quite honestly new. You have prismatics everywhere. If for those of you who haven't paid attention, you kind of take a step back and look at the forest from the trees. There was a time in February, March, April of this year where nobody had any product. Like, it wasn't anywhere. If you had a store, you couldn't even buy it on the secondary market because nobody had a distribution. No big box stores had it. It wasn't at Sam's or Costco. Now we have all the drops at Sam's and Costco. Now, granted, you have the bot problem. It is what it is, but the product exists. If you wanted to buy it, you could always go to one of the bot discords and you could buy it from the bot discords at, probably a price where you could sell the packs and you could make some money off of it. And then we have all this new ancillary stuff. I mean, this Mega Charizard UPC, this is 18 packs of all the stuff that people want right now. But I mean, if you look at this is a product last year that was in the Terapagos UPC slot. And the Terapagos UPC came out at like $90. Distro price was 70 to 75. It came out at 90, and it just sat there forever. And now it's pushing $200. But now all of a sudden you have a product coming out, and instead of having to pay $100 for it, you're paying three and a quarter times that, 3.5 times that all in with tax. You're getting a fraction of the cards for the same buying power. And it's without a significant influx of dollars, which is rip and shippers churning product and coming into these. Because look, if I'm a rip and shipper and I sell 10 packs of Destined Rivals for $10, I can't buy 10 packs for $100. Like, there's no source of those packs on the market. And with these new EX boxes coming out, the price of these, it's not like it's $6 a pack or $5 a pack. Something like this, it's 18 packs and you got to pay $330. I mean, you're like $17 a pack, $16 a pack for these. And yes, you can sell the promos off, but everything is so fully valued. Either the price of rip and ships is going to have to adjust, where loose packs again are going up $3 each just to adjust to the box prices, or something is going to have to break. And I'm guessing, in my opinion, it's going to be stagnation of the booster boxes to some extent. And at some point, there's just not enough money coming in. So I touched on the rip and ship demand coming in. But also, you have folks. Are they going to sell Sword and Shield boxes? Or are they going to sell Scarlet Violet boxes? And these are folks that bought them cheap that are sitting on massive profits. Are they going to take those profits and roll them into $330 UPCs? Are they going to roll them into $400 Destined Rivals boxes, $300 Phantasmal Flames booster boxes, and think that that's a good idea? Probably not. So we're in this weird situation where folks are priced out either on because they just simply don't want to participate, or they're unable to participate in the new product, and the old product has already passed a lot of folks by because it's through the roof, and the packs are getting sucked up, and we're getting some massive inflation in prices because the rip and ship community is starving for items. It's just it is a dynamic that I have yet to see, and it's going to be super interesting to see what happens, because something is going to break. Either the packs are going to go up $3 or $4 per pack per set across the board, or something on the top end of the market is going to have to crumble because the demand for the product relative to the supply is going to fall apart. And I think it's going to happen to some extent. But you also have a lot of stores holding this product back. A lot of the big boys, if they're paying $100 for a booster box and they can sell it for $250, you don't have to sell all your supply. You don't have to list all your supply. And where else are you going to put money to work right now where you have an embedded 150% gain? You just don't. So it's going to be super interesting to see what happens here. So anyway, guys, just wanted to talk through that. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and we'll see you tomorrow.